do we? How do we get set up? How's everybody? Good to see you. I feel spring is in the air a little. Does everybody feel that way? Let's get this turned on so that we can get you guys. I kind of wanted to jump on around 1 o'clock like I usually do. There's the apple. We're waiting for the apple. Yeah, that's what we're waiting for. So that I can see your comments and your participation in the live feed. Hope everybody's well. Just a short one today, friends. Like to keep the tradition alive. Wanting to know how folks are doing, actually. Literally how you're doing. So let's go to YouTube. Boom. Boom. And bango. There it is. I see Jordan. I see Clayton. I see Travis. I see Constantin. Romania. Thomas, how are you? Firewood at the furnace. Good afternoon, Bradley. Good afternoon, brothers and sisters, says Whack Hub. Jordan R. Christine, how is everybody? Hello, everyone. Skip that. Oh, we got another one. That's because we're monetized here on YouTube. You know what that means? It means that when you see ads on a guy's video, he's getting paid. Woo! Hey, that looks pretty clear. Morgan Hendry, hey Buckin, you're awesome from Wales. Good to see you, brother. Thank you, appreciate you. Hi, Buckin, Constantine Tita Botez. Hey, Buckin, keep on loving. Yes, indeed. Really, that's all. I think there's kind of a shift there. I've been talking about this shift for probably, 3-4 years I've been talking. Well, probably longer than that, but really started to kind of hit it a little harder in the last 3 to 4 years. There's Johnny McCormick, doing great, working on my taxes, he says. That's always fun. Julio McDermott. Julio understands Buckin Billy Ray. Helga, how are you? Doug Wheeler, good to see you. West Virginia, we got 144 people here. Joseph Eagle Plume. Marty Rudder says, hello, family. Very good to see everybody. Christine. Happy Sunday, Buckin and Company. Matt Man, how are you? Wow, we got folks. So you know what's crazy, friends? Is I've had, for a long time, I've had this thing sitting here. And, it's a beauty. It's a beauty. It's all ready for hafting, but I just haven't been there. I don't know. This year's been very interesting. I don't know if anybody else has felt it this year. Last year I'm talking about. How was your 2023? Speak freely and honestly to me right now. Give it to me straight. How was your 2023? What was it like for you? Did you feel connected to something? Did you feel maybe disconnected? Did you feel like you were standing in your light? Did you feel like talk to me about this? How was everybody feeling last year up until now? I mean, we're almost at April. So let me know. Anyway, I don't have too much to say about this other than it's going to be beautiful when I get at it. And I just haven't been there. I haven't been there physically, mentally, and spiritually. It's been a struggle for a year, easily a year. So, and we're not out of it. That's just where we're at. So let's see. I had a great year. Good man, because I'm a truck driver. Good man. Mild winters. Excellent. Basically sucked for me. There you go. Found myself awesome year. Outdoors with Lily. Good for you. Lots of ups and downs. There you go. Was a trying year without a doubt. Spinning wheels. There you go. Hello, Buckin. Haven't been on in a while. Dawu, good to see you, Dawu. Hi, Buckin. You're a great man. I've been Paul Bunyan show. Looks seeing you this fall at Paul Bunyan. Take care. Glenn Morgan, good to see you. Not too shabby. Hi, all. Good. This is good. This is very good. This is all excellent stuff. Very cool. If you can't go trucking, keep on bucking. That's right. That's right. I have a McCulloch 250 chainsaw. I am fixing up. Have you ever used O? Yes. Very slow. Beautiful saw to look at, but very slow. Very slow. Not today, Brent. No, not today. This is all good stuff. Very good to hear. Anyway, just doing our Sunday thing. I have so I want to show you guys, gals, women, and children. I want to show you this. So this is what's kind of on the forefront right now. This is our piece of wood. Michael Harper says, what's your, sorry, I'm trying to read this. What's your opinion of Husqvarna saws? I like Husqvarna. Michael Harper, I like Husqvarna. 24 is a good year. Yep, it's going to be. Yeah, so we got a good hard coat on here. Love to all. Whoa, Dawu. Dawu hits us. Dawu hits us with a super chat. Dawu, we love you, brother. This is going to be wild. Very nice. So that's going to go in the bathroom. Yeah. What do you know about Echo? I like Echo. Good saws, good motors. Yeah, very good. Yeah. Okay. Oh, look at this. We got some retired people in here. Nice. We have one and it does good. Good, Michael. That's good to hear. Well, you can't really go wrong with Husky or Still. I know that the new technology people tend to frown on a little bit. Well, I'm kind of done frowning on things. I choose to. I mean, I have opinions on all kinds of things, but my opinion doesn't matter. You see, I'm intelligent enough to know that my opinion doesn't really mean anything. And if I think it does, then that's where the problem arises. You see, for most people, I'm talking, they think their opinion means something in the world these days. The sooner you can realize that, you know, take this in a warm context, but you know, I mean, the internet is a wonderful place, but just use the internet. Don't let it use you. Like, I see a lot of weak kind of things happening, and it's hard to watch. It's hard to watch men get weak. I don't like to see weak men. It's hard. It's hard watching. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. I just, from what I've seen, I just trying to be nice. I'm just trying to be nice. I don't want to talk in anti-positive ways. I think the world has enough of that. I think we need strong men as examples for young men coming up forward now, and Strong men don't beat upon other men verbally. They just don't do it. That's not what men do. I don't know who taught you that, or where you adapted that, or where you feel like you have to justify your existence to anyone, because you don't. All the opportunity for you there is to do good things, and don't justify, because justifying is weak. It's weak. And calling out other people publicly and trying to, like, if you don't have enough going on in your own being to just do good things and justify to no one, then there's room to evolve. There is what I'm trying to say. There's room for you to evolve. So I put myself on the internet, and I want to be I guess a sign of strength for whoever's watching, a sign of love, a place of peace. And if you could pick up other things here, that's great. But truth is important to me. Honesty and treating people good I think is common sense, but I don't know where it got lost. I see everybody, well, not everybody, but a lot of people kind of, I don't know. I've seen some crazy things last year. And I'm so glad we're into another year now. You know what I mean? I don't know if that makes any sense. But this is I just want to give truth some respect this year. I've talked about it for about 6 months now, maybe longer. I just want to give truth some respect. Understand? What's the truth? Well, your truth and my truth may be different. So let's give both of that some respect. Pretty simple. Pretty simple. We're either going to be friends or we're not going to be friends. I don't know how to play fight. I don't know how to fake things. I can love people and not like them. I've talked about this before. Like I can actually love people and not like them. It's not hard for me anymore. It used to be way back. My mom used to say these things to me, and I'd be like, well, what do you mean? And then it started to infiltrate into my life, and I found these opportunities where I could love and forgive people, but actually not like them. So if you're asking for forgiveness from somebody, you know, if you're saying sorry to somebody about something that you've done and you're asking for forgiveness, well, be careful there, because forgiveness is a bonus. That's out of your hands. That's up to the other person. But if you're asking for it, your apology has something attached to it. Do you see what I'm saying? We're talking real talk here right now. Saying sorry isn't for the other person. It's for you. Owning your own stuff is not for them. It's for you. It's for you. So, yeah, I don't know. This may seem like a lot of garble to a lot of people, but it's just truth is what's going to be here going forward now. We've cut many trees, friends. We've sharpened many power saws. If you're looking for power saw sharpening videos, then just search that. Buckin Billy Ray, get the gullet. Buckin Billy Ray, chainsaw sharpening school. It's all there. It's all there. It's been done. Certain things have to move aside for better things to go and other things to happen. You can't just stay stuck in life. So we've been doing this a long, long time here, friends. So, and I've been biting my tongue on a lot of issues for actually years. And I do it for my peace, and I do it for others watching, actually. I do it for others watching. I don't just want to be noise. But I see a lot of weakness out there. A lot of weakness coming from people who say they're the opposite of that. And your actions are going to speak more than your words. Words are just words. So I just want to have the actions that are right, if that makes sense. Just want to have the actions that are right. Ah, yes. My young, beautiful daughter. So, hey, Buckin, hey, from Minnesota. Wait a sec here. Where's that little thing? Let's use this. I'm going to put this here and go like this with my arm because I found if I lean on this counter, I end up with a little dark mark on my sheet, so I got to be careful. Let's talk to some people here. Now that I hope I got some stuff straight there. Kevin Duff, hello, Yeppers. Wish Buckin was my next door neighbor. Kenny, good to see you. Take a road trip to the old Iron Horse. Hello, Devin. Devin, my friend. Devin, remind your people to hit the thumbs up button. Hi, Marty. Great suspenders you got. Why, thank you. Yeah, they've been a hit. People are loving them. Thank you. Gainsey's not bad. There's my man. Whoa, we got super chats. Okay, what's going on? I see, friends, this happens so fast. Your support is wonderful. Thank you all so much. And thank you all so much for shopping at Buckin Billy Ray. 1 week today, we're giving away a power saw on this channel live. Probably right here. Probably right here. And we're going to spin a wheel. And we're going to give a saw away. A fantastic power saw, actually. Buckin, I was so happy to see Hogan on Timber Titans the other night. You raised a good man there. I'm so proud of that guy, Levi. I'm so proud of that young man. You wouldn't believe it. Yeah, he's doing awesome. Okay. Thank you. Friends, I got it. Wow. Jacob, morning from New Zealand. Great live stream. Keep up the good work. Dawu, love to all. Life kind of came at me pretty fast the past year, but it seems to be slowing down now. Getting better for sure. Love you all. Dawu, we love you, brother. Helga, it's so good to be here among friends. Love you all. Helga, we love you. Thank you. We have another, here's Benjamin Bunting. Got to read this, friends. Got to read these. Happy Sunday, Buckin. I love my Husky saws, but just bought an 048 still, and it came with a 20-inch bar. After watching this channel, I had to order a 32 light bar for her. Love and God bless you and your family. Well, buddy, that's awesome. How many cc's is the 048? I have no idea. I don't know much about still, but if it's got 70 cc's or more, you should be good. Benjamin, your support, thank you, brother. We appreciate you so much. BuckinBillyRay.com is where you get these beautiful goodies here too, friends. And we've already got our other saw ready to go. I'm doing another giveaway. And I might even just continue doing it to show my love for you people who come here and support this freaking channel. And you know, it's pretty simple here, friends. It's pretty simple. We are an evolving group of people, and you either evolve or stay the same. And the way I see it is I kind of feel, I've always been a feely kind of guy. Like I feel the universe shifting. I do, friends. I feel it shifting. And it's a slow shift, but it's shifting. And you're either going to shift with it or you're going to stay stuck in the old ways of living. I don't understand. I got to be careful what I say. Well, I don't have to be. I choose to be. I'm not a name dropper. I don't beat upon other men verbally, physically. I'm here to lift men up, hurt men, scared, afraid men and women. I see this. I can't even really explain it. It can only come from one place. It can only come from fear. It's the only place this activity can come from. Fear. There's only two things in my world. It's fear or love. Everything else derives from that. And all I have is my life experience behind me and going forward. But I see a lot of hurt men out there right now. A lot of men that are hurting terribly. And the reason I say this is I've had men reach out to me within, like, really hard for the past 3 or 4 months. And that tells me that it's kind of getting to a head here. It's not new. This is not new information. But I think the only way it's going to get better is if men start kind of getting a little vulnerable and accepting the fact that they might be hurting. They might be changing. They might be evolving. But if they sit there and suffer and play the tough guy, well, that's okay for some, and power to yous. But what I'm seeing fellers struggling hard, and it's coming out in their behaviors. And I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what I can do about it, but I am not going to be a sign of weakness here. This will not be weakness. And I will not call others out that are that their actions are opposite to what they're saying. I'm not going to do that because I have a personal dial inside my chest. It's called an integrity dial. And I listen to that. I feel. I don't think. It's when I think is when I start to screw up bad. And I know that's hard for a lot of men to understand and a lot of women maybe even to understand, but I don't do a lot of time thinking, friends. This may strike you as an odd thought process. But I don't. I don't think about a lot of things. I feel about them. So how do you feel about that? Well, let me think. Oh, wait a second. You just screwed it. I asked you what you thought about it. So, you see what I mean? How do you feel? Or what do you think? It's a separation. They kind of have to work together, but from what I've realized over the past 55 years is somehow to bring the head and the heart together and work intuitively through life, because life's coming at us super fast. Let's be honest, it is. And I've got an opinion on everything, just like you do. Anyway. This is good discussion, Buckin Ken says. Buckin Army, only positive vibes here. Well, we're hoping so. Men need recognition for the good work they do. Yes, they do, Kevin. Yes, of course they do. But they also need to know that without that coming from outside, and you're right, Kev, they do. It's nice to be, yeah, it's nice to hear that for sure. But there's another source out there that it's already there. You know, Kev, like we're perfect. We're perfect. We're perfectly imperfect already. It's the freedom of self, I think, that is the missing link. Like we're all hard on one another, aren't we? We are. We're all really hard on ourselves. You can't beat me up nearly as hard as I can beat me up. Give me a heck yeah if you understand what I'm talking about. You don't need to be beat down. Nobody can beat us down as much as we can beat ourselves down. Come on, let's be honest. Allow yourself to have some grace there. Give yourself some grace. You know? So I think that's relatable. Yeah, right? Yeah. Yeah, right? Interesting how a lot of people are starting to understand and feel that, right? So why would someone shame you? Tell me this. Why would someone, let's talk about this for a sec. Let's go there. Why would someone beat you up? Not physically, I'm talking, why would someone shame you or guilt you out or beat you up or knock you down. Tell me why that would happen. There's only one thing. There's only one reason that can happen. Is that the person doing the beating is hurting terribly. And is very... I don't want to use the word weak as I just did. But they can only be lacking. There's only one thing that can be happening there. And that person is hurting. They're hurting. I just don't... Listen, I can only use myself as an example. Have you ever, in 10 years... I don't even feel like going here right now. I don't, because it feels like I'm saying, look at me. But I can only be an example. I can only be an example to young men. Do I want young, strong men to be able to call themselves a strong man? What does a strong man do? What is a man to you? I've been biting my tongue. I'm feeling like I'm buzzing right now because I've been biting my tongue for so long, friends, on this issue. Okay? Like, I gotta be careful. I gotta be careful because I start roaring inside. And I just gotta be careful. Excuse me. Strong? Okay, no, you're not, actually. You're hurting, and it's very clear to see that you're hurting. You want to call it insecure, you want to call it whatever. You tell me all kinds of adjectives right now, and I will lead it back to one thing. I will lead it back to one origin, right there. All these adjectives, fear, insecurity, anger, all of it, will come from one place. And the opposites of that will come from this place. Fear and love. Simple. That's it. I like things simple. That's it. So there's a lot of afraid people out there. Why? Well, there's all kinds of reasons. But the main one is they got lack of faith. They got nothing anymore. It seems like everybody's... They forgot about something. They forgot about this simple connection that we were all freaking born with. It's a freaking thing. You call it what you want. We've had this discussion before. You guys know my feeling on this. I stay away from this one, but I don't in the same token. But I believe there's a missing link here for a lot of people. And even though they may think they have something, and they start spinning it out there on forcing it on other people, well, that's fear as well. That's also fear as well. So just get connected. Make your own. Make your own. And if it's coming from love, you should be all right. I think you'll be all right if you understand what love is. But a lot of people's understanding of love is a bit different too. Love sees no color. Love sees no color. And love is grand. It's very grand. That's why I say I can love people. I've seen some despicable acts on YouTube in the past year of men attacking men. I've seen the most despicable things on YouTube channels of people going at one another and all these men fighting, and these comment sections are just, oh my goodness, what is this? Tell me what it is right now. Tell me right now. I'm listening. I'm listening. What is it? I'm watching. Excuse me. What is it? It's not strength. It's not love. I'm listening. I'm waiting. What is that? I've learned so much. And actually, it's just reaffirmed my kind of beliefs is what I see on the internet. It reaffirms my beliefs of what's going on. What is a strong man? What is a strong man to you? You must have an idea of what a, did you have a vision of when you were a young child growing up, a young boy? Did you have, or a young woman, did you have a vision of what you wanted to be? Was it that guy that laid his coat across the mud puddle for the woman, and the guy that opened the door for the woman and kept his eye out for what the gig, what's going on? Did you have kind of a vision of what you wanted to be? The guy changing the tire, the man of forgiveness, the man of selflessness, the man with the mouth that stays shut until it needs to open? What you tell me. F everything. Trust me, brother. It's rampant right now like it's never been before. I'm actually, it's something in me that, and I'm just a nobody. I'm just a dude who, well, you know me. My whole life's on the freaking internet almost. So you know who you're standing here looking at. I mean, do my words, do they line up? You tell me. I can't have my words and my actions not meet up. My name becomes mud. Instantly my name becomes mud, and I am embarrassed for my family and my children. I become embarrassed. Fellas, you have an opportunity. You have a wonderful opportunity to start right now of doing good things and justifying your existence to no one. No one. You don't have to justify to anyone unless you're in court. Then you might have some splaining to do. But if you do good things, just do good. If you don't know how to do good, which I find that almost impossible, because I do believe we all know what good and what not good is. We were born with that. We were born with it. It's when we think. Again, it's when we think too much. We get away from the heart. We move away from the heart. Listen, tell me to close this thing if I'm not making any sense. Please tell me to close it if I'm not making any sense. We can talk about power saws or a working corner or a top plate that's nice and solid and integral that will last the day. You want to talk about something else? We can talk about other things. We could talk about the angles on your axe. We've talked all about that. It's time to talk about some other things. Joseph Eagle Plume. Buddy, I love you, man. You've been here a long time. Hey, listen, I'm not saying that everybody's born with this amazing confidence and raised and lifted up with this amazing feeling of your, you know what I mean? Like huge self-confidence. And I'm not saying that. But it's in there. It's in there. and you can find it. Because I've been on the brink. I've been on the brink. Personally, I've been on the brink. See, I got to be careful. I don't want this to sound like a, you guys know. I'm just seeing what I'm seeing is startling me. It's startling me what I'm seeing out there. And I go through and I'll look at a comment section on some guy and I'll be like, what? Do you have the energy to argue? Tell me this right now. Please, give it to me straight. Do you have the energy, or are you, I'm going to say it, are you intelligent enough or evolved enough to know that everyone can't think the same? Everyone has different beliefs. Some people believe in this, some people believe in that. Are you gonna continue to fight? Did you want to fight all day long? Or did you want to just accept that and kind of move on and maybe build some things together? Use each other's strengths and get together and make a stronger thing. Men need help, man. From what I can see right now, men need help drastically. And I'm just, I've been wanting to talk about this for a long time, friends. Others are. There's a lot of people talking about it. I just haven't really gone there. I don't know why. So, I got to stretch my hamstring out. Oh, here we go. Hey, Buckin, I started making my own axe handles. I've collected from people. What's the make of the belt sander you have? That is Alex Steele. Do you know who he is? Alex Steele. It's an Alex Steele. That was a gift from some gentlemen. 3 gentlemen actually got together and they gifted me that freaking thing, and it's phenomenal. Go see Alex Steele. That variable one, it's a beauty. It's a beauty. Alex Steele. Johnny Bruner, we need to lift each other up. No time. Yeah, there you go. There's my dear friends, the Bruce and Robin Manley. Straight shot, my friend. Yeah, amen, Buckin. By the example, like the Lord with it, be self-evident without having to say who you follow. Break the chains. VMAC. Amen, Buckin. Be the example like the Lord with. Right on, VMAC. It's all the same to me. All that stuff's the same to me, brother. Believe it or not, it is. It's all the same. Every single one of them. All the religions, all the everything, they all derive from one thing. And that's what I focus on. The common denominator. It's called love. It's called love. You can call it God, you can call it Jesus, you can call it Allah, you can call it all kinds of things. But it comes from a place called God, which is love, and he creates it so a lot of different people can get a hold of it, get a piece of him. He's not, people underestimate that stuff, man. Just like they underestimate love. You can't have forgiveness if you ain't got love. That's where forgiveness comes from, love. So don't think I don't have an opinion on this stuff, friends. I just choose to keep it to myself. Because no one's going to agree on the same thing. But if we can't agree on love, then we are in a bad, bad place. And if you think because mine's not the same as yours, that you're better than I am, or I'm almost there and getting there, then I have a lot for you. I do. I have a lot of faith in you, and I think you can get there. I do. I think you'll be able to loosen up a bit and understand that love is the connecting fiber that connects us all. So if we can't agree on that, we're in worse trouble than I thought. So that's my thing is love. Love. That's my higher power. Love. I love everybody. I don't like some people, but I can still love them. And if you don't understand that, then your understanding of love has room to evolve, in my personal opinion. So suck on that one. We should go get some vitamin D, shouldn't we, friends? Let's go outside. You guys are probably gonna croak with the battery. Let's get some vitamin D. I don't like missing this sun. Let's go. Let's go see if we can get some vitamin D here. Oh, I know what I'll do, friends. Let's go do this. I want to get some of this vitamin D on me. So let's do this. I'll sit here for a minute. Because look, friends. Listen to the birds. Right? There. Why don't I sit here? Hey, friends, what do you think? Sit here in the sun? You guys okay with that? Are you guys gonna give me trouble for sitting outside? I'm gonna plug you guys in. Yeah. And I'm gonna hook you guys up to some power. Bing. I just heard it go spark. You guys remember that? Spark. There we go. Heal the world. It's easy for me, Chad. It's easy for me. You won't catch me arguing. I'd like to challenge anybody in here that can find me in any comment section on anywhere in any platform, which is I only deal with this on Instagram. But if you can find me having a contest with somebody, I'll give you a big swag pack right now. Not gonna happen. I ain't got time. Are you checking out my getup today, friends? Check out them suckers. Oh yeah, the cowboy boots, the brown sussies. Just feeling the sun. Feeling it right now. Let's sit down. Let's sit down a minute. Hang on. Now my tailbone don't handle much because it got smashed to pieces years ago with my back, so I can only sit down for so long. Oh, you know what's a good idea? I'm no good at sitting unless I got something soft to sit on. Check this out, friends. Check that sucker out. What else we got? There we go. Can you guys, how's that all working? Oh yeah, we're looking good. We're looking good. Oh, there we go. Are you serious right now? Come on. Oh. There we are. Is that okay for you guys, gals, women, and children? Or do you want to be closer? You want to be closer, or are you good? Good to see you, Helga. Paul, actions, not words. Well, that's right, brother. And they should line up. I see a lot of people. Holy wow. Maybe it's me that's got it wrong. Maybe I should be yelling and screaming from the rooftops. I don't know. There's no light there, Levi. There's no point in me trying anything that's lighter than like the still bars. They're the lightest out there, so that's what I run. I don't. You know what I mean? Like the walkers is not light. It's not as light, buddy. So I don't run it if it's not light. The stills and the stills are the lightest. The lightweight still bars are the lightest. And my old organ bar, so that's what I run. I don't, yeah. Screwdriver, yeah, that's right, buddy. Wow, I was way behind there. That's interesting. Did you say you couldn't hear me, Christine? You're kidding me. Really? How's that? Are you guys even going to be able to see me now? Still? Can you guys still see me? You should be able to. Yeah. Hi, Buckin from Sweden, and work as a chainsaw mechanic. I'm starting to run power saws at the weekend, helping. Very nice, buddy. Good for you. We had a super chat from Xavier. Says, thanks, Buckin and the Army. This channel's an amazing place and definitely helping heal. Healing, brother, is the thing. Healing. Good for you, Xavier. Xavier, thank you for the support, buddy. We appreciate you. We're going to be here next week giving away a power saw. That's going to be fun. We're going to spin the wheel. Xavier, you're a good man. Okay, good. That's good. Getting to know you. Haha, yes, Buckin. Okay, good. Better. Oh, good. Much better. This is good. Yeah, you know, I've been told that through the years I need a mic, and then I got the mics, and I don't use the mics. I'm not good at it. Perhaps lazy could be a better description of that, because I could do that. And I'm not very good at it, because I could do that. You're right. Christine says she can't wait to spin the wheel to see who gets the power saw. Friends, we were just at Morgan's yesterday, and we welded a bracket on to the saw. Do you guys want to see the power saws? Both of them? I would have to see a lot of heck yeahs, because I'll have to run down there and grab my new pickup truck and back it in here so you guys can see both the giveaway saws, because there's actually two. I've already bought the second one, and I got another one on my mind. And you people shopping at freaking buckinbillyray.com, trust me, you guys make it happen. The people that come here and watch these videos make it happen. You do. Because they're all set up, ready to go. I'm going to run this weather. I'm going to go run them saws this week. Okay, well, okay. I'll go get my truck. You guys are going to see it. I'll turn you guys around this way. So we'll back up right in the sun here. I'll go get my truck. I'll tell you, that new truck, I've been loving that new truck like you wouldn't freaking believe it, friends. Like, I'm not kidding. I've been loving it. Even when I need to go to Morgan's place on a whim, friends, like on a quick whim, when I just need to go, I can just jump in it. I can and go. I feel like a spoiled brat having that truck, and I love it. Some people say I deserve it. Well, whatever. Deserve is an odd word. I deserve what I have, and that's what I have. So let me go get this truck. You guys. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. So friends, let's talk about this for a minute. Christine, how are you doing, darling? I love you so much, Christine. You're such a huge part of this channel. Christine, friends, can we all give Christine some love right now. Tell her how much you love her, even though you don't know her. If you're new here, tell Christine right now that you love her and she's an amazing human being, because I can guarantee it. Tenfold. This channel would not be, it would not be this channel without Christine. It just wouldn't be, without a doubt. Now, here's a little synopsis or whatever. My wife always laughs at me when I talk goofy and make funny words. Like Massachusetts. See? I can't even freaking say the word. Now, Husky gave me a saw. They gave me a saw. Husky USA sent me a saw, and it was the 562 Mark II. Can you guys see me? They gave it to me. Now I want you to listen to me closely. I want you to listen to me closely. I was unable to speak to, let's just say, thousands and thousands of questions through the years on my YouTube channel. When I started this channel, I was falling steady, feeding my family daily on cutting trees and falling and climbing, and I was deep in my tree service, feeding my family after being, well, the day I almost died in the bush. If you want to know a little bit about me, there's 2 videos you should watch if you're new here. The day I almost died in the bush, and alcohol, the Buckin you did not know, a victory story. Those are 2 videos I strongly recommend you watch if you're thinking about hanging around here and watching the evolution of this man. And hopefully you too. So they sent me this saw. I ran it. I would get these questions through the years and I'd be like, I can't tell you. I wish I could. I can't help you. I don't know how that 50cc saw runs. I don't know how that. I ran topping saws and 70cc saws and up. I knew nothing about anything in between except a 357 and a 346. So, these people had issues with this saw. Husky had issues with this saw, friends. They did. They had issues with it, okay? I now have 2 of these because after I got mine out, after I got mine from Husky, I actually ran out and I bought one to give it away, okay? But I want to show you what we done here and what we did yesterday. It's coming up in maybe tomorrow's video. Look at this. This is what Morgan and I did yesterday. Look at this. That bracket. See that bracket? Because Morgan's part of the giveaway. Wild West Garage is part of the giveaway. Now, friends, if you've been around here long enough, you know what's going on here. You just do. I know you do. But he decided to weld this bracket on here, and it's glorious, actually. It's beautiful. Now, this is the giveaway saw. So it not only got a wrap bar on it, and it's got a bunch of videos of me breaking it in and talking about it and being able to say to people when they ask me, hey, Buckin, what would you recommend for this or that? Well, I can recommend this saw to anybody out there looking to buy a power saw for their ranch or for their farm or for whatever. I can recommend that saw right there. Now this saw, friends. Shall we fire? Talk to me. Shall we fire? Thanks, James Brown. I'm doing all right. I'm not where I want to be physically, but that's just taking its own time. I'm no complainer. A lot of you people may not even know what's going on, but that's good. I'm no complainer. I don't like complaining. Okay. I'm just going to take a second. I don't blow up saws. I don't blow up saws. And this is probably one of the reasons I don't blow up saws right here. If you got a brand new power saw, or any saw for that matter, this is how I do it. This is what I do. This is my actual program every time I fire up a power saw. This is what I do. Don't fire up your saws and crack them wide open. Don't do it. So that's a 562. It's a stock saw. Okay? Stock. Now, see that? I went to the saw shop the other day. Now, I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna say it right now. The support. Oops, here, let's get you guys plugged back in. Support, friends, I don't even know if we did this correctly or how you're supposed to do this. All I know is I want to give back to this community. That's all I know. Now, I don't know whether we did this in the way you're supposed to do it, but I'll tell you this. After you guys showed your support at buckinbillyray.com to help us do this and to support this channel, which is just simply going to the store and buying a hat or a shirt or doing whatever you've done, I saw the support and everybody partaking in this. I just went and bought that saw. This next one. It is a brand new Husqvarna 372 X-Torque. One of the best power saws ever made. The 372, that is, the XP. X-Torque, I haven't run one. I haven't heard that they're like the older ones, but they shouldn't be because they're different. So now we're going to fire this saw up. It's got a full wrap on it. I've got a pipe on the way, so we're going to do the very same thing, but we're going to do it differently this time. We're going to do another one, and then we're going to do another one, and another one, and another one. And we're going to do saws that I know. There's a saw called the 365. Is anybody familiar with the 365? Yeah, I know you are. It's going to be discontinued. Listen to the difference of these saws. This is an X-Torque. I don't even know how to fire these things up. I don't. But I'm going to choke it, and I might even use the decomp button. There it goes. First pop. Now what's going to happen? So, you know what I like to do? See, so I just turned the choke off, right? So that means I'm on. So let's pull the choke on again and turn it off and pull on it. We should be on high idle. This is nice. This is a stock saw. So that's a really good sign right there. Brand new, stock, hasn't even seen wood. You'll notice saws, they smoke when you first fire them. And you'll notice guys that whack them wide open when they fire them and all this blue smokes. That's one way to do it. It's not the way I do it. I'm super excited. You know why? Because I would not be able to do this. I can't just go to stores and buy new power saws unless it wasn't for you people and this channel and YouTube and the place that we've been able to bring this channel in the past 10 years with 500,000 subscribers. So I'm just, if you've been hanging around here long enough, you know what I'm like. So I just want to show gratitude. So we're giving this saw away. I don't know when, I don't know how, but I'm going to run it. I'm going to throw a pipe on it. I'm going to, you know what I mean, friends? Like, we're going to do this whole program again. We're going to do it with the X-Torque. And guess what? I'm going to be able to talk about the X-Torque and learn about it. And when some people ask me questions about it, I won't just say, oh, I don't know. I honestly don't know. Well, I'm going to know. And then the next one I may do, maybe something, because what's the most popular saw that people buy now? What's the homeowner? I don't want to just speak to the faller or the new guy. Like, so that's set up right there with a skip tooth chain. It's what a faller or a tree guy would do if he was going out to the store, a new guy going out to buy a saw. Now let's get something straight here, friends. If you don't know your filing, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's all in the filing. I don't care what you're running. It's all in your chain. That we all know. But I've never really had time. I've got no time on an X-Torque saw. None. I think I ran one a while back with Donnie Walker. I think. Anyhow, I'm excited. This is all about giving back to the community in ways that make sense. I've never done stuff like this. This was our first one. This 562 was our first giveaway. I don't know, like I say, I don't know how. We're gonna do it differently this time. That's all I know. We're gonna do it differently. I think there's some things that I probably shouldn't have done, and made it. I want to make it the same for everybody. And I learned this in this month. I learned it that I got to do it a little bit differently. I don't know how. So we're gonna figure it out. We're gonna figure it out. You guys know me. Yeah, Donnie, you could change these to, yeah, I know all that, but, you know, Julio, who's going to do that? Is the regular Joe going to, I just want to know what these things are like, buying them off the shelf and putting them to work. Because let's be honest, I mean, that's what a business is going to do. A business, a landscaping business, a tree service, a clearing, they're going to go to the store and they're going to buy, on someone's recommendation, they're going to buy a saw. So I want to be able to say, hey, this saw, I'll tell you right now, that 562, I would highly recommend the Mach 2 to anybody. I'm talking, this thing covers a wide spectrum of power saw needs, a wide spectrum. I'm talking from cutting your firewood to even second growth falling, small timber. If we get into a patch, we'll see what happens. I'm going to take that and give it a spin. I got mine set up on a 32-inch bar right now. That's not my saw. That's the giveaway saw. I got a different setup on my saw. But I'll tell you, the Sister C, I'm enjoying on that. So, yeah. Oh, and that bar oil, friends, just a little kick for Scotty, my buddy at DGP. My saws have never been, well, friends, I mean, it is the neatest stuff, this DGP oil. It's more expensive than I would like to see, but I don't make it, so I don't know how that goes, but it's all I run now. It's all I run is the DGP. So these saws are given away. These saws are given away as used saws, not brand new, because I've used it. Does that make sense, friends? Let me know right now what you think of that, friends. Do you think it would be more beneficial for the winner to get a saw like that 562 that's got, like, I don't even care if it's one video on it. That thing's got about 10 videos on it. But do you think it would be better for the winner to win a saw that I've had time on, history, done videos on, put a muffler on, wrap bar? Do you know what I'm saying? Let me know. Or do you think just right off the shelf, untouched, in a box, and gone? Let me know what you think of that right now. I'd be interested in knowing. Biggest selling consumer saw is the 450 Rancher. Well, Rick, that's a solid saw. That's a solid saw. That's like the 365 back in the early 2000s. That 365 was I don't know how long you've been there, Rick, but wow. I was able to a Buckin use saw every day. Okay. Does that mean that does make sense? You're a great man, Buckin. Okay, thank you. Thanks, Chad. I'd love a saw to cut some trees in my yard for sure. Okay. We can get, okay. Definitely, okay. Okay, got it. So yeah. Better break-in process. The break-in process done by you is better than us. But well, that's interesting. Butler, Biscuit, thank you. It's just, listen, friends. As far as this, I don't even like using the words, the influencer, the celebrity stuff. I don't like it. It is what it is. I'm not fighting it. It warms my heart, and I thank you. But that means something to people, and so that's why I thought this would be a better way and mean more to the winner. Because I get through the years, I've got people saying, I want a piece of your firewood that you touched. That's just a bit odd to me, but that's, I don't make the rules. So, okay. Okay, better if you, okay. All right. Buck, and I think most fans would like to have a saw. Okay. Okay, thank you. Thank you. I think so too. All right. The way you break them in is a new saw in my book. John Brunner. Well, Johnny, I don't blow saws up, and I don't heat saws up. Do you know what I mean, John? Like I could show you. I cracked the muffler off that saw at Morgan's yesterday because we were putting a bracket on it. I had a look inside there. She's mint. She's mint. And you guys have seen the videos. I run it hard. Like if a saw is sharp, you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. I don't heat saws up. I've been running them long enough. It's like, hey, I'm going to recommend a movie. Me and my wife watched a movie last night called Ford versus Ferrari. I highly, highly recommend. And you don't hear me talk about movies very often because I don't watch a lot of movies. I'm usually answering comments and building this YouTube channel and building content. So I watched a movie with my wife last night. It was called Ford versus Ferrari. Rock on that one. Check it out. Great, great movie. I'm kind of like the race car driver. I feel things about power saws that others wouldn't. And I'm not trying to be an egomaniac. I just do. I know what's going on in there. I can feel power. I can feel torque. I can feel in the cut power, what it's doing, where it's lacking, and what a muffler or a pipe does to a saw. I try to extrapolate what is not there out of the factory, so to speak. It's there, but all saws are made a little bit different. They just are. I'm actually really excited about that X-Torque. I can feel it already. It's nasty. It's beautiful stock. I'm going to run it stock with a stock muffler on it in some nice big fur, and then I'm going to pop the muffler off it. I'm going to throw a pipe on it, and I'm going to do some timed cuts. And again, you will see. You will see. Christian Bale does play a great role in that. Buckin's the last man on earth to watch that video. Yeah, Jason, I probably am. Honestly, I don't watch movies. I don't. There's Ewan. Hi, Buckin. Isn't that about the Ford? Yeah, it is. Ewan. Yeah. Did you watch it, young fella? If not, do. Watch it with your mom and dad. You'll love it. Friends, did you say hi to Ewan? Ewan's doing really good, by the way, friends. Love you, Ewan. Yeah, it was a great show. I really enjoyed it. We got 300 people here. Thanks for being here, by the way, friends. And listen, I mean this sincerely. Friends, the support you folks showed on that giveaway saw of shopping at buckinbillyray.com for all your goodies and that, I'm not joking, you folks showed up. You showed up. I try to keep the content on this channel moving. The only thing you'll see on my channel is videos that Google put on there, or YouTube, or however they do it. We don't do the sponsored videos. We don't do the memberships. We don't do Patreon. We do none of it. I have no sponsors. None. I am the sponsor. You are the sponsor. So you sponsor this freaking channel is how that goes. So I've chosen to do that many years ago, and I've stuck to it. So when you shop at the store, it means a lot, and we feel it. So thank you again. Anyway, I'm excited about this week. I'm going to go run that X-Torque. I'm going to run the snot out of it, actually, and have some fun with it. Anybody got any more questions about this? Buckin, what's the best wood to use for axe head wedges? I don't know. I don't know. Not sure, Mike. I don't know what the best wood is. I've used all kinds. I like the hardwoods myself. Even hickory's good. But I don't know. Don't know. There's all kinds of schools of thought there, but I can't speak. I can only speak from experience, and I built about 800 now, and I like gum. I like the Australian wedges. I like walnut as well. I've used some of the hardest woods out there, like Ipe, and I like a hard wedge. I do. Some like softer because I don't know why they do, but I just, it's all in the hang, brother. It's all in the hang. Trust me on that one. It's in the hang. It's how you get that last inch of wood on the hang to seat. Don't hang your... I've evolved in that program way beyond wherever I thought I would. I hang an axe. I can hang an axe. So it's more about the hang than the wood you're using for a wedge. Trust me on that one. Hey, we got super chatters here. Is that freaking Laura Rose? Buckin, please put this towards shipping the saw to whoever the lucky winner is. Oh my goodness, Laura Rose, thank you. Thank you, Laura Rose. I will. If I never even thought of that. Thank you. Yes, I will. Laura Rose, what a sweetheart. Thank you, Laura. Friends, thank Laura Rose. Don't miss the live feed next week, friends. We're spinning it live. So what it'll be is Christine's going to spin it. She's going to show, it's going to be on my phone, and you're going to see the wheel spin, and you're going to see the person win. Yeah. So, I don't know. We'll see how I'm feeling. Maybe we'll give a couple swag packs away, too, to show more support. I don't know. I just am grateful for my life and you people in it. That's all I can say. That's all. I'm not here trying to sell you nothing or tell you to do nothing. Come all, welcome all. It's very simple. So, you know, at the beginning of this video, I would just like to see stronger men. Somebody telling you they're strong isn't strong. That's not strong. I just, and fighting in comment sections, that's weak actually. That's weak. Justifying yourself is weak. Stop doing it. Stop justifying yourself to people, please. You don't need to. You don't need to tell us how strong or how cool or how the biggest tree you cut or how sharp your saws are. You don't have to tell us any of that. Just show. Just show up. Show action. And be quiet about your winnings. Your other people will speak for you. Your people should speak for you, not you. You shouldn't have to speak. Does that Does that resonate with anybody? Just listen to this thing. You know what to do. You know what to do. I know you do, and I won't believe you if you tell me you don't. You just got to get out of here. You got to get out of here and get into here. It doesn't happen overnight. But as soon as you start beating down this and start shining this up, it'll make more sense. Get some years behind you. This vitamin D is feeling really nice right now. I don't want to go boasting off about nothing. Laura Rose, thank you. Thank you to all our super chatters. Self-absorbed arborist. Jeb Johnson. Plenty of... Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. By William. Michael White Oldtimer. Michael, what a man you are. That's so we're sitting this in the sun right now, friends. So you can imagine what's happening to that thing, right? It's sitting in the sun, baking right now. Like look at this. I'm going to show you this up close. So this is going in my bathroom, friends. This is going in my bathroom, and I'm gonna show you this up close. This is a live edge piece of maple that's going in my bathroom, and my sink is going right there. But look at this, friends. Look closely. I can't see anything really because of the sun, the glare. Can you guys see that actually? Look at this. Look at this thing. I honestly can't see anything. Look at that. Look at this. So this has been soaked in Watka. Now it's drying out in the sun. Isn't that glorious, friends? So is that in there. I can't wait till my shoulder falls back into lay. What a year it's been. I've been like a wounded animal this year, friends. Straight up. I don't like complaining, but I'm telling you the facts. It's been an interesting year. I just don't like complaining. And I don't like going on about stuff that's been a lifelong thing. But this isn't happening with this wing. This back here, that ain't happening. And nor is this. It's just not happening. So when you see me run saw or play around out in the videos, you watch. I'm starting my saw with my right hand, and I got this thing down low all the time. It's down low. And I don't, it's a big piece. She's healing a big piece this time. It's coming, but it is slow. That just means it's going to heal a big piece and be strong. Okay, Buckin. It's okay to be a leader. You're not boasting. Well, Ken, thank you for that, because I think I struggle with that. I do. I think it's my own. I feel like yeah, thank you, Ken. I appreciate that. Honestly, I do. I mean that sincerely. I'm not good at telling people what to do. You know what I mean? I just like to show. And thank you, Ken. That makes sense. Thank you. Do you have any tips when it comes to making axe templates? What's an axe template? What does that mean? An axe template. Sawyer, can you explain a little more what you mean? Do you mean an axe handle template? What do you mean? The suspenders I bought are on his way. I forgot the house number. Aha! All the way back to you, Christine and Billy. Then on his way to me, Netherlands. Oh! Those suspenders being the world. Ah, Martin! Oh, you're kidding, buddy. They'll get there, bro. Did you? No! Christine's here. She'll straighten it out for you, brother. Don't you worry. She's an amazing woman. Jerry, good to see you. From Australia, Buckin, great, good to see you. Anyone know when the second round of suspenders will hit the mail? Christine will know the answer to that. Is she still here? Hello, Buckin. I live on the coast. Rebecca Wood. Rebecca, thank you for being here. I'm glad you're here on the live feed with us. They should, John, they should ship in the next week or so. Cool, Christine, thank you. Steve Letts, one day at a time, he says. Yeah, buddy. Adam Winshuttle, nice to see you, Adam. It's going good. It's going good, buddy. Spirits are good. Yeah. You know what I'm like, Adam. When my physical piece is down a bit, I got to be vigilant in here and here. The mental and the spiritual part got to be strong. And it's been again, I don't want to ramble or whine. It's been an interesting year, my dear friend Adam Winshuttle. But it's coming. I'm a natural healer, as you know that. I don't run to the doctor. I've been through too much to think that something's wrong structurally. The body will heal itself. It's happened too many times for me to believe not. Again, by experience, the body will heal itself. But we've got something happening over here that's taking its time. But remember this one, friends? Remember this one? Last year in February? Oh, scary. The Elton John glasses. Yeah! Sorry now, what did, I've been finding it difficult to try and draw out an axe handle. Oh, just get another axe handle that you like. Grab an axe handle that you like. Grab one that you like and put it there and find out a couple attributes that you like of that handle. Like if it's the palm swell, use the bottom half, right? And then just take your time, find out what you like. Like, here's what I did. And I'm going to tell you this right to you, right now. I'm going to tell you something right now. See this? You see this right here? I'm going to talk about this so you guys can find out what I'm talking about. This is where it all happens for me, is right here. This is where it all happens, is right there. You'll see me swing an axe. I'll be down here like this. Not like this. I'm not like that. That's not how I do it. I'm like this. Okay? So this is really important to me. And I actually don't like an axe that falls forward. Okay? Tassies have no pole. They have no pole. So I designed my handle so that it kind of kicks back a little bit. And I'll show you what I mean by that as well. So there's my wood bullet, okay? Now, when you're splitting wood, let me see if you guys can see me here. So here, I'll explain something. Let me back you up a little bit. Right here like this. So when you're splitting wood, right? A lot of people use chopping blocks. I do more now than I ever have because I'm not in the production world anymore. In the production world, I never stood nothing up. And I never put, chopping blocks a lot. But when you've got a chopping block, let's say, like you're up like this. That's not really a good example because that's not that high. But I see a lot of people with chopping blocks and their wood's up high. Well, when you swing your axe, if it's too straight on the handle, do you guys know what I mean? Like if it's too straight here, the axis changes a bit. And it kicks it forward and you end up in the wood like this. You end up hitting like this. not like this. Straight. So I do a lot of splitting. My chopping blocks are lower. So that's why I kick my head back a little bit. So there's little certain things that work for individuals. You know, especially if you're using a chopping block, things change. So I like my axis to kind of hit square in the ground, not like this when I connect. You know, like. So if your head, I don't know if I have any here. Well, here's one here. Here's a straight one. Yeah, this one's actually straight. This is from Council. You can see it. It's kind of straight and not kicked back. Yeah. Yeah, this explains it right here, actually. Yeah, this actually explains it right here. Look at. See, the handles are lined up? Right? They're lined up. But look at the head. See? So my arc of my axe is laid back. It's laid back a bit. And I had another. Hang on, I want to show you this. Okay. Here's what I'm talking about. This will make a lot of sense to you. Here's my original handle, friends, that I was going to put on the wood bullet, but I didn't. Remember? This will make sense to some. It won't to others. But listen to what I'm saying here. Look at. Let's line these handles up. Completely line them up, okay? Like, I got to see this because I want you. Yeah, okay, you guys can see that, right? Okay, so line them up, right? Like this. All the way down, right? Straight down. You see what I'm talking about? Look. You see what happens? This kicks back a bit. So your axis now changes on the axe. Your axe is kicked back a bit, and it's better for using on the ground. Okay? So when you connect, you're using the whole bit, not just the toe of the bit. Friends, listen. This should explain a lot to you right here. Why do you think this happens? Think about it. Think about that for a second. I'm proud of this handle. I'm super proud of it. Like, super proud of it. What's that? Well, look at that. Look at this one. I remember putting this here about 5 years ago. Oh yeah, look at this. Oh my. Friends, look. Who could tell me why I did this? I left it in the dirt. Look at this. Oh dear. Who could tell me why I did this? I got them all around the house like this. Barbarism. Look at that. This will split better wood. This will split better firewood than any axe on the market in the right hands. That's almost ready now. Bring that inside. Let's put it here. Anyways, I don't know how many people we got watching, but friends, the fact that I can go down, now you listen to me very carefully. Listen to me very carefully. The fact that I can go down to a power saw shop and buy a saw and have you guys behind me to watch and click and thumbs up and all that stuff, perhaps shop at the store, makes this a reality. It makes it easier and it makes it funner because we get to give them away. So I'm not stopping doing this, and your support is huge, and it means a lot to me, friends, that you guys partake in this stuff. Look at that. So this'll probably be, it's just the beginning. This is just the beginning. I'll never forget saying to myself, I can't wait till I can do this. I can't wait till I can do this. Speaking of that, Christine, who's been a good boy today, Christine, or a good girl? Who can we make smile today, Christine? Christine, why don't you pick someone today to give a Buckin swag, a Buckin swag pack to? Christine, are you out there? Yeah. Where are you? Let's get Christine to give a swag pack away. I like that idea. Huh? Yeah, that's right, Christine. And don't forget your baker's hat. Check this out too, friends. Right? I like power saws. Now, who can we give a shirt to, Christine? I just like giving stuff away. You guys have been so nice to me through the years. You have. I mean, there was a time, oh, never mind. I won't even go there. Daryl Smith. Oh, what a perfect, yes. Yes. Hang on. My wife's going somewhere. I think that's her leaving in her white car. There she goes. Where are you off to, babe? Oh, yes. Yes. You're off.
Yeah, I'm going to meet Corey.
Yeah, that's right. Corinne, say hi to her.
I will. I'll see you in about an hour.
Have some fun. Say hi to all your big fans.
Hi.
Yay! There she goes. The wind beneath my wings. You know, friends, listen. This is why I watch what I say sometimes. What is a good man? What allows a man to be a good man in all aspects of his life? What are those elements? What are they? Well, that right there, driving down the driveway in her new little car. Do you know the pride? Does anybody know the pride I have for being able to look after this woman and my two kids when I was growing up? And then I got hammered and I thought it was over and I thought we were going to lose everything, but we didn't. And I managed to keep it together and keep going. And my kids watched that. And we just, there's four of us. We just lift one another as a family. I don't like talking about, like, even when I say that, I feel like I'm saying, hey, I went through some and I pulled my, well, I did. It's facts. And that's what the human being does. When all the inspiration is gone and you're sitting there broken in pieces and all you got is what you've built until that point. Have you got any faith in something? What's going to pull you through? Effing you are. Effing you are. Okay? No Instagram inspirational video is going to get you through that one. So just remember, you're freaking powerful, man and woman and child. You're freaking powerful. And when you get connected with something greater than yourself, I don't care what you call it. I really don't. But believe it. You become invincible. I've talked about this on this channel a lot, about being invincible. Guess what? It's my choice if I won't allow you to hurt my feelings. It's my choice. You can't hurt me. I am actually invincible, if I think I am. So that's why when I see these people, people attack them and they get all hurt feelings and they say, why did you give me a thumbs down? And why did you this and I did? Because that was your choice. That was actually your choice. You chose to put yourself out there. And when you put yourself out there, people are coming for you. You may as well just jump up and down with a freaking target on your chest or your back because they're coming. Usually they hit you in the back though, because that's kind of the way it seems to be. They don't want to face you. They like to get you in the back. So I lost train of my thought process because I went off on that tangent. That woman, she was a piece in my life that gave me the opportunity to be a man in a different way. She allowed me to be a father, or she helped me be a father, a husband, a friend, someone who in times where she's struggling or I'm struggling, like we're evolving, friends. We're empty nesters. We support one another. Think about your vows. If you're in a marriage right now, fellas, I'm talking to you. I'm not necessarily talking to the women, but I am talking to the women. I'm talking to everybody. If you got married and you freaking said vows to one another through sickness, health, and through all that stuff, and you all of a sudden say to yourself, oh, things are a little rough right now. She's not what I married, or he's not what I married. Well, guess what? She is what you married. Even if she changes, she is what you married. And you said that you'd be there within sickness and health and all the rest of it. What is love, you say? Anything's accomplishable with self-love. When you love yourself, anything's possible. So I've ranted enough today, and I sometimes get going on rants. I know, I do, but that's okay. That's okay. Thank you to all our super chatters. I'm so excited to spin that wheel next week. Oh yeah, I'm excited. And then I'll figure something out for this X-Torque. We'll figure out something that makes sense and doesn't cross any boundaries or any lines or whatever, on the YouTubes or however that goes. We'll make sure we do it right. And I'm excited. Thank you for being here. Don't give away your power to nobody. Don't justify your existence to nobody. They're attacking you because they're weak and unhappy. Don't do it. Don't acknowledge weakness. Don't bite the hook of weakness. Don't do it. Being strong sometimes is the harder thing to do. That's why they call it being strong. Because it's sometimes the harder thing to do. It's easier to do these other things that you see going on, but it's actually harder to be strong sometimes. That's why they call it being strong, because it's not easy. Love yous. Over and out. Yes, I do have an opinion. Catch you on the next video. To all my freaking moderators, I love you all so much. Devin, love you. Ewan, love you. Ish, we love you. Everybody that comes here, this was a great live feed. Thank you to all the super chatters and supporters. Matt, man, we love you. Catch you on the next one. Helga, we love you. How does this work, friends? Okay, now we go here. Okay, gotcha. Oh, let's have a little peeksy poo here. Interesting. Right off the shelf. Here, let's see one more thing. Remember this tree? I share this tree with you guys. You guys are probably gonna fade out. Look at that little maple coming into game now. Look at this, friends. Look at that. She's coming into game. Gainsy.